Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the BERGS Show. The greatest man in the history of the Boit. The greatest looking man of all time. The Italian stallion. The king of swing. The silver fox of YouTube. The George Clooney of YouTube. The greatest man in the history of the world. Welcome to the BERGS Show. I am the greatest of all time, folks. You are listening to the Emperor of Boit, the greatest content provider in the history of the BOYT. Mr. 55, Mr. Atari 55, Mr. Emperor of Boit, the eighth wonder of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the show. I introduce you to the show, folks. I am the show. The red, white, and blue, the stars and stripes. Take off your hat, stand at attention, and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, folks. You're looking at the show, King of all things. You can put it on the board. Yes. Show me some love, King of all things. Because let me tell you something, folks. It ain't what it used to be. You can put it on the board. Yes. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. King of all things with $3. Give a woo. You can put it on the board. Yes. Egon, King of all things, the enforcer of the Wingberg Mafia. Let me tell you something about the king. Let me tell you something about the King of all things, folks. He doesn't mess around. Let me tell you something about the King of all things, folks. He is the ultimate enforcer of the Wingberg Mafia. He is my right-hand man. And let me tell you something there, Dumbo. You're broken down the side of the freeway, begging for money. I'm not stupid enough. Why were you even on the freeway? Where were you going, huh? You going to some glory holes, huh? Why did you even leave your forest preserves? You made your own bed. Now you gotta lie in it, baby. Gotta lay in your own bed. You made it. You made that bed. You want to see some muscle? The king is bringing the muscle to the Wingberg Mafia. $3, baby. Woo! You want to see a hairstyle, baby? Woo! Look at that hair, huh? Huh? Smelly? Huh? Hosey? Look at that hair there, Mangoes. You're bald, huh? I'm 47 years old, huh? What are you, Mangoes? 40, 43, 44? Huh? How come I got a full head of hair and you're bald? Because I'm the man. I'm the man, and you ain't. Because let me tell you something, folks. We got the king of all things in here. I do like the Chicago White Sox. And let me tell you something, folks. If I lived in Chicago, I would hatoof on the Chicago Cubs. I've always hated the Cubs. I would be a Southsider fan. Because I'm an American League guy. I hate the National League. And let me tell you something, folks. If I lived in Chicago like the king of all things, I would hatoof on Wrigley Field. I would piss on Wrigley Field. Forget Wrigley Field, baby. Forget the Cubs. I'm not into the National League. I would be a Chicago White Sox fan, folks. We got Paul Konerko coming up to bat, folks. We got Harold Baines. You want to go back in time? We got all sorts of great players there playing for Chicago White Sox, huh? You can put it on the board. Yes. Let me tell you something, Rosie. We got 16 people in here. I want some thumbs ups in here. Seal Hater, Jimmy Buffett. I want some thumbs ups in here, baby. You want to see an arm, huh? You want to see some deltoids, trapezoids, whatever you want to see? This is an arm, huh? I want to see some thumbs ups in here, huh? Let me tell you something, huh? You talking about Ken the Hawk Harrelson. You talking about one of the greatest. He was a great player also, folks. But a great play-by-play. I'm the Big Hurt. That's right. The Big Hurt. I'm fucking Frank Thomas, baby. Woo! I think Frank Thomas might have been taking the steroids, but the bottom line is this. I'm the Big Hurt. Huh? I'm Jim Thome. Jim Thome played there for a few years, huh? I'm Adam Dunn. Adam Dunn, huh? From the left-hand side, huh? Adam Dunn, huh? Adam Dunn. You're done. How many times does Salty Dog say that to me a week? You're done. You're done. How many times do I say that to Salty Dog a week? You're done. You're done. You're done. Let me tell you something, folks. We got Jermaine Dye, huh? Let me tell you something, folks. We got the bases loaded, huh? Chicago White Sox are at home, folks. It's the bases loaded. 2 outs. The ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded with Chicago White Sox players. The Sox are down 6-3. We got Paul Konerko, Paulie Boy, coming up at bat, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. The first pitch, oh, he fouled it off, huh? The second pitch, oh, that's a ball. Here you go. The third pitch, oh, coming inside, huh? You coming in on the big boy, huh? It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fourth pitch. Oh, that's a strike down the middle. 2-2. The payoff. Hold on. Oh, he fouls it off. 2-2 still. A ball outside. 3-2 count. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something, Dumbo. It's the bottom of the ninth. Paul Konerko is at bat. The Chicago White Sox over here, over there, are down 6-3. Bases loaded, baby. Full count to Paul Konerko. Paulie. Pitch comes in. Bam! Woo! Go out there, oh, stretch. You can put it on the board. Woo! Let me tell you something, folks. Chicago, they just walked it off with a grand slam. A grand salami. And the White Sox win 7-6, baby. Woo! Stretch. Get back there, baby. You can put it on the board. He gone. You gone. Let me tell you something, Herman O'Muster. Let me tell you something, Herman. You gone. He gone. She gone. What the fuck is Herman, a man or a woman? I'll say it in both. He gone. She gone. You can take some wood, baby. Let me tell you something, folks. Paul Konerko just walked off with a home run, baby. You can put it on the board. $2 from the king, baby. Let me tell you something, Dumbo. You looking at a man here, huh? Look at them arms, huh? Look at them arms. Huh? You're never going to get your channel back. You ain't going to get the king back. The king is my main enforcer. Huh? He speaks Spanish. You know? Tu habla español, huh? I can speak to the king in Spanish. And I can tell him to go put out a hit on somebody. But we're speaking in Spanish, folks. So let me tell you something there, brother. Huh? I'm speaking to the king in Spanish. I'm saying, ¿Cómo estuvo tu fin de semana? ¿Eh? ¿Te gusta taca de sesos? ¿Te gusta taca de lengua? ¿Te gusta taca de ojo? ¿Te gusta taca de chúpame? Chúpame mi pito. You tu maricón, huh? Pendejo. Maricón, huh? All you want to do, Dumbo, is go down to Mexico because you want the fucking cheap cervezas, huh? Huh? You want the cheap donkey shows, huh? Huh? You want the cheap tacos. What'd you say you were paying? You were paying $1 for a taco, $2 for a beer. How much were you paying for a tranny hooker, huh? Huh? Let me tell you something, Dumbo. You're going down there to Los Algodones or Juarez, Ciudad de Juarez, Mexico. Huh? Because you going down there looking for the he-she's, huh? You going down there looking for the maricons. You going down there looking for the pendejos. You cucaracha. ¿Ah? ¿Ah? Nosotros tenemos más influencia conocidos que tú tienes, pero los que hemos creado y real de los años una adicción. You talking the birds, folks. I'm fluent in Spanish. Ah! And you know what? If I talk to the king, I'll tell him to go put out a hit. You're not going to see me rolling up on you. You ain't even going to see the king, folks. But he going to roll up on you. Huh? And he going to do that hit. And he going to hop back in his Cadillac and roll off with the hydraulics pumping. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Let me tell you something, folks. Because when I put out a hit, this is not the face you're going to see, brother. You ain't going to see the Berg's face. Huh? You ain't going to see the Berg's beautiful hair, huh? Or the beard, huh? You ain't going to see the Bergie boy. You ain't going to see anybody. You just going to feel a couple in the back of the head, brother. And then he going to hop in his Cadillac and head back on about his business. Because you talking about the king of all things. He has plenty of jobs, okay? He's got plenty of ways to make a living. He is the official enforcer of the Wingberg Mafia. And let me tell you something, folks. This guy is loyal. And let me tell you something, folks. You can put it on the board. Yes. Stretch. Let me tell you something, Siggy boy. I gave you an opportunity to take the Bergs back. You never took me back. But see, I have such a following, a devoted following, folks. I don't need to do my dirty work. I don't need to do my dirty work, Siggy boy. I got the king of all things. And all Siggy boy, he said, oh, I can't roll with you, Bergs. You got the king of all things on there. You goddamn right. And the king of all things will always be on here, brother. Because he is loyal. And the people talk behind the king's back. And they say, oh, no, he's talking shit about you, Bergs. I don't care what even if he was. The bottom line is this. As long as he comes in here and is respectful to me, I don't give a shit what anybody says. I don't care what anybody in here says. They go into any other rooms. I am the emperor. You goddamn right, baby. Woo! Still reserved for the emperor, huh? Still reserved 211, huh? 211, baby. Woo! 211. Let's get a chug here going, baby. 211, baby. Woo! You're goddamn right. I've been going for the last week with bad air quality, folks. Terrible air quality. I'm back. Rained a little bit tonight. Let me tell you something, folks. I walk with the righteous. Okay? I don't dox people out. I don't call people's employers. I don't call CPS, APS, the cops. I don't do anything on people, folks. I don't write letters to people like your little lapdog does, Siggy boy. I don't do anything. I do my own thing on here. You can say what you want about the Bergs. You can say, oh, the Bergs is loud. The Bergs is, has a mouthpiece. But you know what? I don't take anything to real life. I don't take anything to real life. Never. Okay? I've had this YouTube channel for 12 and a half years. And I've been on the Boit, I guess you could call this the Boit, for almost 3 years. I've never taken anything to real life. I've never doxed anyone. I've never trolled. I don't have any troll accounts. This is my only account. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't steal. I don't call agencies on people. I don't threaten that, okay? If I'm guilty of one thing, it's being a loudmouth, okay? And I've said some words, but who cares? They're just words. I don't take it to real life like a lot of you motherfuckers do. I don't do that. I don't have any hidden agenda. You're goddamn right. I tell it how it is. I don't take things to real life. Okay? I don't. I'm actually a very good YouTuber. Elbow takes things to real life. He wants to be the ice cream man of the Boit. If you're the ice cream man of the Boit driving around a van that has your name on it, then you're going to eventually, and you make a video with a kid who looks like he's 12 years old, you're going to get the royal boot. People compare me to Elbow. Are you kidding me? First off, I was born in 1973. He's born 1981. So I'm 8.5 years older than him. The only things I have in common with Elbow is that we both came up. We're both bigger guys. Even though I'm taller than him, I'm 5'11". I say I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 5'11". But what sounds better? I'm 6 feet tall, baby. Look at my wingspan. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". Okay. Only thing I have in common with Elbow is we're not afraid to cam up. We have mouthpieces. And the bottom line is this. We're one-man shows. I don't need to be like Mango's where he has to have a panel, where he's turned his show into a drama channel where he has all these women on there who've taken control. I will never have a panel. Because I am the panel. Me, myself, and I. Signed, sealed, and delivered by the judge, the jury, the executioner. I am the panel, folks. I don't need to have a panel. I can go on a panel every now and then, but I don't need to have my show turn into a panel. Okay? So the only things that Elvis and I have in common is this. We both came up. We both have thick skin. We're both narcissists. Because narcissists, you view that in a bad way. No, we love ourselves. I love myself. Okay? I love myself. And I'm not afraid of anybody. So the only things we have in common is that we both came up. We're both narcissists. We both love ourselves. He loves himself. I love myself. You should love yourself too. Okay? We both are bigger guys, but I'm taller than he is. I'm 5'11 and a half. He's like what? 5'5", 5'6". Okay, we're both bigger guys. And I grew up in the 1980s watching WWF. He grew up in the 1990s watching WWE. That's really where the comparisons start and end. We both have mouthpieces. Yes. But you know what? That's where it begins and ends. I'm not a pervert. He is. I'm not a deviant. He is. Okay? I'm not the ice cream man of Boyd. He is. You don't see me riding around and doing all this kind of stuff. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Okay? I play my guitar when I want to. Play my beautiful Fender Stratocaster guitar. People call me Elvis 2.0. No, I'm not. He's had his channel terminated. There would be no reason for my channel to be terminated because I haven't violated YouTube's terms of services. He did. Okay? So the bottom line is this. I got someone call me right now from Chicago, and I think I know who it is. I think it's Barbie Girl. So you get in the royal boot, block number, bam, just like that. Okay? I've never been you guys make it sound like I'm friends with this guy. I've never talked to Elvis one time on the phone. You guys make it sound, oh, Bergs is Elbow 2.0. I've had my channel since April 13th, 2008. Okay? I've had my channel for 12 and a half years. Okay? How long you've had your channel, Elbow? Oh, my bad. Your channel's been hatoofed on. You don't have a channel. Bottom line is this, folks. The bottom line is this. I just because I'm older, I'm not a pervert like he is. Okay? He's a pervert. I worked as a guitar teacher, self-employed for 12 years, folks. I had dozens of students. The bottom line is this. I'm not a pervert. Okay, you might want to say, oh, okay, you remind me of Elbow. Really? I'm 47 years old. Do I have any fucking bald spots? I don't think so, folks. The bottom line is this. I am the show. Okay? I am the show. Elbow, you are not the show. I am the show. Thinning up front? Nope. Not really. Not really. Being 47 years old, you have a hairline like this? You kidding me? Huh? I mean, Coach 9500 sounds like a freaking alligator. That's what a baby alligator sounds like when they're calling out for their mommy. I might be thinning a little bit, but not really. A tiny bit. It's probably because of the stress from YouTube. It'll come back. Bottom line is this. I'm the show. I have nothing in common with that guy. Nothing. He has stolen a bunch of catchphrases from me. He used to say, come on, folks, pay your taxes. And then when I got monetized, I was saying, show your love. And what does he do now, folks? He says, show your love and pay your taxes. He stole my line, folks. He stole my line. You goddamn right. He's never going to leave YouTube. You think he's going to leave YouTube, folks? Nobody leaves the Boyd. Only way you leave the Boyd is in a body bag, folks. He's never going to leave the Boyd. So I want you folks right now to become members here. Click on that join button. And let me tell you, I've had a hard time this past week with the air quality. If you don't believe me, then you people don't follow the news. We have the worst air quality out here. It's raining right now. So air quality has kind of gotten a little better right now. The bottom line is this. That's why you haven't seen me go live. I've been making those stupid little videos. Okay? You know I love to go live. So show me some love, Goldie. And everybody else, click on that join button. Because I'm on here for one reason and one reason only. To make money. This is a business. You goddamn right. The BERGS LLC, Google LLC. But I'm not violating any terms of services. I'm not driving around like Dumbo being the ice cream man of Boyd. Okay? If I drive somewhere, I put on my mask, I go in the store, I buy what I need, I go home. This guy's a predator. Okay? I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I don't meet anybody. So the bottom line is this. I'm in here for one reason and one reason only. Because I love my folk. I love my people. But I'm also in here to make money. Because I'm from New Jersey. Okay? I am a hustler. I'm here to make money, folks. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should applaud that. You should applaud that Mr. Atari 55 is a man who is not afraid to cam up, not afraid to berg up. I'm not afraid to put on my glasses, my sunglasses, and say, let me tell you something, Herman O. Munster. Let me tell you something, Smelly O. Smelly. Let me tell you something. You know what? I'm not afraid of anything. I don't take things to real life, though, folks. Like a lot of you motherfuckers take things to real life. So I'm in here for you people right now. So show your love to the Bergs right now. You can show your love in many ways. You can click on that join button, become a member. I had 39 members last week. I'm down to 27 members. Goldie, I will give you a wrench again. Goldie, you will get a wrench again, baby. Bottom line is this. I'm in here to entertain. I'm not an e-beggar. I'm an entertainer. But as an entertainer, you expect to get compensated. So the bottom line is this. I haven't been in here very, I haven't been in here a lot recently because the air quality has been so terrible. Now, it's gotten a little better tonight, but the bottom line is this. I'm in here to make money. I'm not in here to just like have a country club side chat. I'm in here to make money. So show your love to your emperor Boyd, because you know what? Dumbo, you've been beheaded. You've been dethroned by the Bergs. You've been dethroned. I am the show. You're not the show anymore. I am the show. So show your love to the Bergs right now, folks. You can put it on the board. Yes. Because I am the show. I've always been the show, and I'll always be the show. I play the guitar. I do impressions. I do puppet shows. I do all sorts of stuff. Music or the mouthpiece. I do polls. I put up tons of content on my community tab. I'm in here. I'm not saying, folks, my rig broke down on the freeway. I need $100 right now. No, I'd be happy with $1 or $2 right now. I'm not Elbow, who, first off, folks, he has a big nest egg. I know this for a fact. He's got at least $4,000 or $5,000 in his savings account or his checking account or whatever he has. But he doesn't want to tap into that. He'd rather get you suckers to pay for everything. Okay? He does not want to dip into his bank account. So he wants all you suckers to pay for everything. Oh, I want $100 for the battery. I want $100. I'm not even asking for that. I'm saying, hey, folks, I'm the show. I'm 8 years older than this motherfucker. I am his superior. I am the emperor. What is a higher rank? He calls himself the king, right? What is a higher rank, folks? I've always been the emperor. I've been saying that for 3 years. Is an emperor higher ranked than a king?
According to Wikipedia, both emperors and kings are monarchs, but emperor and empress are considered the higher monarchical titles.
Emperors are generally recognized to be the highest monarchic honor and rank, surpassing kings. I am the emperor, folks. 1973, baby. He's 1981. You show your love for Mr. Muscles, 55. Actually, Holly was born in 1972. Holly was born in 1972, folks. Nope. Holly was born in 72. Because she told me one time. The bottom line is this. I'm your elder. I'm your elder. Elbow. And you abuse me. So maybe we should call APS on you for elder abuse. I've heard you say so much crap about the Bergs. And I am your elder. So maybe people should call up APS on Dumbo and accuse him of elder abuse against the Bergs. Because I am 8.5 years older than you. So I am your elder. You are abusing me. You understand? You can put it on the board. Yes. We got $5 in that super chat, folks. It's not like it used to be, folks. You know, everything has gone downhill. I know you people still have money. I know you jabronis still have money. For whatever reason, you don't want to show your love to your emperor. But I will always be around, folks, because I don't go against terms of service. I don't pick up. I'm not the ice cream man. I don't do stuff like that. Okay. I know all you jabronis in here are getting unemployment checks. You're all on disability. You got a bunch of money rolling in here, folks. But you're coming into my garage? This is my garage, huh? You're coming into my house empty-handed? Just like the 2002 movie, The Gangs of New York, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis played Bill the Butcher. You did not show up at Bill the Butcher's butcher shop empty-handed, brother. If you want to show yourself in the presence of Daniel Day-Lewis, Bill the Butcher, you do not show up empty-handed, brother. And King of all things knows that because he's old school. He is not only book smart, King of all things speaks 3 languages, folks. He speaks English, Spanish, and Assyrian. He's not only book smart, but let me tell you something, brother. He's street smart. That's why he will always have a wrench in here, because he is the muscle. He is the enforcer. I'm the muscle, but you're not going to see me when push comes to shove. You ain't even going to see him, brother. You ain't going to feel anything. Let me tell you something, brother. The king of all things. You can put it on the board. Yes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. He gone. Herman O'Muster. He gone. Pissy Jen. He gone. Where is James Dean? He gone. Where are all these people, huh? Where are all these people who used to be my quote-unquote friends and supporters, huh? He gone, she gone, they're all gone, folks. But let me tell you something there, Herman O'Muster. Let me tell you something there. Let me tell you something there, Coach 9000 series. Let me tell you something, 9000 series. Let me tell you something, Dumbo. The king is here. The king is the enforcer of the Wingberg Mafia, and he's here to stay, brother. I don't care what anyone says, because I used to have Siggy Boy say, oh, you got to get rid of the king of all things. You know what I'm saying, King? I had your back, brother. I used to have Siggy Boy and his little lap dog say, "Oh, you got to get rid of the king." I said, "Why? You can't tell me what to do. This is my show. I'm the show." "Oh, because he's going there." I don't care where he's going. He can go wherever he wants, as long as he comes here and is loyal to the Bergs. I don't care where he goes or what he says. People are trying to tell me, an alpha male, trying to dictate to me what I should do and what I should not do with my channel. I'll do whatever I want. Creepy Sig didn't like the way I talked to Gay T and his girl. Yep, you can say whatever you want, man. That's your freedom of speech. And they would say, "Oh, you got to get rid of the king of all things." Really? Last time I looked, man, this is America. This is America, folks. Freedom of speech. This is a democracy. And let me tell you something there, Siggy Boy, or anybody who doesn't like anybody here. If you don't like somebody, you know what you do? You don't come to me and bitch. You just block them. So if you don't like the king of all things, you block him. That way you come in here and you can't see what he's typing. But I'm not going to do your dirty work. I'm not here to do your bidding, folks. I am the show. I am Ken the Hawk Harrelson, baby. You can put it on the board. Yes. He gone. Stretch, stretch, stretch. I'm in here to do my own show. I'm not in here to bow down to anybody. Man, woman, third gender, transgender, fourth gender, fifth gender. I'm the show. I'm Mr. Atari 55. Look at that t-shirt, folks. Atari. I'm Mr. Atari 55. I'm Senor 55, folks. How do you say 55? 55. How do you say 55 in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's 55.
Yeah, 55. Huh? I'm Senor 55. I had it right. I'm Senor. Sin.
55.
Shut up, bitch.
55.
Shut up, bitch.
55.
Shut up, bitch.
55.
Cállate. Chúpame mi pito.
55.
Tu madre es puta.
55.
Tu madre es chúpame.
55.
I am Senor 55, folks. I am Mr. 55. I'm not here to placate or bow down to anybody. I sing it, boy. And that's why you lost the Bergs. Your number one horse. You lost your number one talent. And now what you got? You got Quindarius Jones. You got all this Cyrax and truthfully Trisha and all these losers. I was the show, baby. Woo! Let me tell you something there, singing boy. You lost me, you lost Dumbo, and you lost the 9000 series. And all three of us have the best rants on YouTube. 39 only 3 thumbs ups. Let's get some more thumbs up, folks. Let's get some more thumbs ups in here. Because you lost the Bergs. You're never going to get me back, baby. Let's get some more money rolling in here, folks. We got $5 in that super chat. Let's get me up to fucking $50 tonight. Come on. I never sell myself short. I said to you, Siggy boy, last weekend I said, you can have me back, but you didn't want the Bergs back. So now you stuck with your people. All the people you have are a bunch of losers. 55. You talking to Senor 55. You know what I'm saying, folks? You show the Bergs some love right now, baby. Show me some loving. Darling, I need your loving. Gotta have all your loving. The bottom line is this, seal hater. Why don't you come up to present time, baby? Why don't you come up here and pay your tithe to your emperor? Pay your tithe to Senor 55. Senor 55. 55, bitch. Puta. Why don't you pay your tithe to 55? Senor 55. Senor 55, baby. You looking at Mr. Atari 55, baby. Let me tell you something there, Siggy boy. You lost, Dumbo. You lost, Ginger boy. The red-headed stepchild. The Irish boy. The mama's boy who signed the note for his rig. And you lost the greatest man in the history of the world. The best looking man in the history of the world. You lost Senor 55. You lost Mr. 55. You lost the show. You could have kept me on the roster. Instead, you got a bunch of jabronis on there, You looking at Mr. 55. Look at that hairline, folks. Look at that man. Look at what you're looking at right now. You're looking at perfection, folks. You're looking at the greatest looking man in the history of the world. And the king of all things knows that. He's part of the Wingberg Mafia, folks. He's custom made from head to toe. Let me tell you something about the king of all things, folks. He's custom made. He's outfitted. He knows how to work them streets of Chicago. This guy's got 4 or 5 jobs. He works at a legitimate business. He's a pimp. He's a debt collector. And let me tell you something, folks. If you need some dirty work done, he's a man for hire. So you talking about a man, plus he's a bookie, and he collects. Let me tell you something. You're talking about a man with several forms of income coming in his way. You're talking about a man with a plethora of streams of income. You're talking about a real man, the king of all things. And you're talking about people like Siggy Boy would say, you got to get rid of the king. And his little lapdog would say, you got to get rid of the king. Why? I'm not getting rid. You can't. I'm from New Jersey, folks. I'm from northern New Jersey. Northern New Jersey is different than southern New Jersey, folks. Northern New Jersey, we're all Italian or Irish, and we got a chip on our shoulders, and we just come from big families. We grow up competitive and fighting. Southern New Jersey is more laid back. If you tell me what to do, I'll always do the opposite. If you tell me I gotta get rid of the king of all things, I'll make him the president of my cabinet. I don't take orders from anybody, folks. I give the orders. I am the show. And let me tell you something, Siggy boy. How is your new channel working out for you, huh? I went and watched one of your videos today. It's lame. If you don't have the Bergs or Elbow or Coach 9000 series, you don't have anybody. Because we are the show, baby. We are the talent. We are the mouthpiece. That's the bottom line, baby. So show your love to the Bergs right now, baby. Show your love to your emperor. Because let me tell you something there, Siggy boy. You're never getting back my services. I offered them to you last weekend, and you declined. Your channel will never be as good without me. Because I am the show. Signed, sealed, and delivered by the judge, the jury, and the executioner. I am the show. And everybody knows I am the show. That's the bottom line, folks. We got $5 in that super chat. Let's get the Bergs up to $10 tonight, folks. Let's get the Burger Boy up to $10 tonight, folks. YouTube isn't what it used to be. It's dried up. YouTube is dried up, folks. It's dried up. Let's get some members coming in here, huh? I had 39 members 2 weeks ago. I got 27 members now. King of all things, you want to become a member? Come on. You are the official enforcer. Become. Click on that join button. Huh? And click on BERGS Brigade, huh? Become part of the brigade. Become part of the crusade, like Goldie. Become part of the solution, not the problem. Ah! Become part of the muscle. Ah! Let me tell you something, folks. I'm a machine. I haven't been around much because the air quality's been shit. But it's rained tonight, and I had a little window to come in here real quick. But let me tell you something, Herman. Let me tell you something, Elbow. You looking at the greatest looking man in the history of the world. You looking at Mr. Atari 55. You looking at the show. I'm not a pervert or a deviant riding around in ice cream trucks, picking up teenagers. You looking at the man. You looking at the show, baby. You looking at the truth. You looking at the warrior. You looking at the ultimate warrior, baby. You looking at the Manitoba moose hunter. You know what I'm saying? Show your love to the Berg, baby. Show your love to the Bergatron. Because let me tell you something, folks. I'm the Manitoba moose hunter, folks. I'm going to get me I'm gonna take my trusty rifle. I'm gonna take my trusty hunting dog. I'm gonna take my trusty hunting dog named Skippy. I'm gonna take my trusty passport. I'm gonna take my trusty winter coat. I'm gonna take my trusty winter coat. I'm gonna take my trusty long johns. I'm gonna take my trusty snow boots. I'm gonna take my trusty winter cap. I'm gonna take my trusty winter gloves. I'm gonna take my trusty scarf. And I'm gonna get on a plane, folks, at SeaTac, Seattle International Airport. And I'm gonna fly me to Canada, folks. I'm gonna fly to Winnipeg, Manitoba. And when I get off that plane in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I'm gonna find me a scout. And we gonna go up to northern Manitoba, folks. And I'm gonna take my trusty hunting dog, Skippy. And I'm gonna let him loose, Billy. Woo! And he gonna track down the biggest bull moose you can find, baby. Woo! And let me tell you something, folks. He gonna find me the biggest bull moose, baby. And I'm gonna take my trusty rifle. That's a fake salty dog getting the raw boot. I'm gonna take my trusty rifle, my 30-06, baby, with a turbo-powered scope, baby. And I'm gonna look through that trusty rifle, baby. And I'm gonna line up the biggest bull moose I can shoot, baby. And bam, just like that, baby. Woo! And the Manitoba moose hunter is gonna shoot me down. That biggest bull moose, baby. And let me tell you something, baby. I'm gonna take that big bull moose and I'm gonna bring it to the local taxidermist there, baby. Woo! In Manitoba, Canada, baby. Woo! To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm the man. Woo! And let me tell you something, folks. And then a few days later, baby, the taxidermist is going to send back to the Bergs the big moose head, baby, with the big antlers, baby. Woo! I'm going to hang it up on the wall back there. You guys keep saying I'm going from my mama's garage, baby. I'm going from the moose hunter's garage, baby. You're going to see a big moose head back there in the wall, baby. And that taxidermist is going to send me back all that beautiful moose meat, baby, where I can feed my family through the winter. Huh? Because I'm the Manitoba moose hunter, baby. Woo! I'm the Manitoba moose hunter, baby. Don't mess with the Manitoba moose hunter, baby. That's the bottom line, baby. Show your love to the Manitoba moose hunter, baby. I kill moose with my own hands. And let me tell you something, folks. The king of all things. Let me tell you something, Siggy boy. Ah! You told me, I got to get rid of the king of all things. Nobody tells. Let me tell you something, folks. I was born in. I'm from the planet fucking Bergatron. But I came to your planet in 1973. Nobody tells me what to do, ever. If you tell me what to do, I will do the opposite. If you tell me to go left, I will go right. If you tell me to go up, I will go down. If you tell me to jump off a bridge, I won't jump off a bridge. I will do the opposite every single time. You tell me, Siggy Boy and his little lapdog told me to block the king of all things. I'll do the opposite. You don't tell me what to do with my channel, folks. This is my channel. This is my channel. This is my show. You're coming into my garage. I'm letting you into my space. Because I am a gorgeous looking man. And I'm not afraid. I got a lot of confidence. And I'm not afraid to show myself on camera. Like a lot of people are. I don't see you camming up, Siggy boy. Ah! I don't see you camming up at all. And now you have a lame channel. Not even going to mention the name. And you don't have me, who was the #1 mouthpiece. You don't have Elbow. And you don't have even the Coach 9000 series. So what do you got? You got a bunch of losers is what you got. Because I am the show. So I want to see you showing some love right now. Everyone right now, show some love to the Bergs. I'm done doing my show. I've been talking for over an hour. We've made $5 here. It's not like it used to be, folks. Irish Steve, you're a troll. You're getting a timeout. Seal Hater, you're getting a timeout. Vodka, you're getting a timeout. Who else? Skippy, I know who you are. You're Biker Aussie. You're getting a timeout. MB, that's not the real MB. You're getting a timeout. So that's really the bottom line, folks. I got a bunch of trolls in there. So I'm calling it a night, folks. Good night.